Hello everyone, today we're going to do activity number 8, dissolving jelly. Now the aim of our investigation is how does the temperature of water affect the time for jelly to dissolve. There will be a big change for our investigation today. So we're not going to use a jelly because the jelly that I made, it is too hard. Even though I cut the jelly into smaller pieces, it is still taking a lot of time to dissolve, even at the 100 degrees Celsius of water. So it will not be enough. Our time will not be enough to observe 5 different temperatures with the jelly because it takes really a lot of time to dissolve. So instead we are going to use granulated sugar. Okay, we're going to use 1/4 teaspoon of granulated sugar for each temperature of the water, starting with 10 degrees, then 20, 30, 40, and then up to 50. We are going to use the timer in order for us to take the time or how much time the sugar dissolved. Okay, and then we're going to use a stirring rod to stir our solution, and then we have here a thermometer in order for us to measure the temperature. So instead of a jelly, we are going to use granulated sugar. Now the first thing that you have to do is to answer our aim in your prediction what we think. So how does the temperature of the water affect the time for sugar to dissolve? So that will be your aim. Okay, so in order for us to make the investigation a fair test, we are going to use the same amount of water, which is 100 ml. Okay, and we are going to change only the temperature. Okay, and then we are going to stir it continuously until the sugar disappeared. Once the sugar disappeared or completely disappear, then that will be we are going to stop the stopwatch, our timer, and then we will record the time for the sugar, the time taken by the sugar to dissolve. Now to start with, we're going to start with the 10 degree Celsius of water. Okay, so the first temperature of the water that we are going to test is 10 degrees Celsius. So this is 100 ml of water, so we just have to wait for that temperature to go to 10 degrees Celsius. So right now it is in 9.5. It's 9.5 degrees Celsius. So let's just have to wait. Let's just have to wait a bit, and it will increase sooner. 10 degrees. Just a little more. So in order for us to increase the temperature, sometimes you need to add water, but I don't want to add water anymore because if I add my water it may increase too much. So let's just wait for it to reach the 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, I think that's enough. So we're going to add now the 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. So once we add, we have to start the timer and go, and then stir. So once the sugar is completely dissolved or disappeared, then we need to stop the timer. Okay, that's enough. So we have 1 minute and 43 seconds. That's for 10 degrees Celsius. So next one, we have 20 degrees Celsius of water. So this is 20 degrees. So we can add now the sugar. I have 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, and timer start now. And we're going to stir. Okay, so this time it takes 1.08, so that means it's 1 minute and 8 seconds. Next one, we have 30 degrees. Okay, so we have to add now our sugar, which is again 1/4 teaspoon, and timer starts now, and stir. Okay, Okay, sugar disappeared and stop. That's 52 seconds. Next one, we have 40 degrees Celsius. Okay. Oh, it's 39. Wait, I'm just going to add a few hot water. Next we have 40 degrees. So that's 40 degrees. So we just have to add the sugar. Just 1/4 teaspoon. Then start. Okay, stop. That's 42 seconds. And lastly, we have 50 degrees. So we have 50 degrees Celsius of water. Okay, now we're going to add the sugar, which is 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. Timer starts now. Okay, that's 26 seconds. So for our results, in order for us to have the same unit for the time for the gel to dissolve, we are going to use seconds. So the 1 minute and 43 seconds, we're going to convert it to 103 seconds. That's 60 seconds plus 43 seconds. And then in 20 degrees Celsius, we have 1 minute and 8 seconds. We have to change it into 68 seconds. And then for 30 degrees, we have 52 seconds. Then for 40, we have 42 seconds. And for 50, we have 26 seconds. Okay, now after that will be the results. So what do you think is the trend of the results? So when say trend, it means what is the pattern? Is it increasing, is it decreasing, or what? So what can you observe on the trend or the pattern of our results? And then after that, you have to draw a line graph. Okay, you have to draw a line graph and then answer the questions on page 23 of your lab manual.